Okay, so the other day I'm walking through Long Beach, right? I'm at the beach in Long Beach. I get a text message from my man Dan D, Daniel Curtis Lee. He hits me up, and this is exactly what the text message says. I only got a 10-minute time limit to tell you this full story, so bear with me. I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of it. But anyway, True Stories with KJ for Cali with Dan D, Daniel Curtis Lee, however you say his name and everything. So he hits me up with the text message, and he says, KJ, why don't you come over and play some Madden later on? And since you in Long Beach and everything. Now the thing is, Dan D, he actually plays on the Xbox 360. Me myself personally, I don't like the Xbox 360. I'm more of a PlayStation type of guy. So I'm like, okay, well that's a point taken off, but I never turned down the challenge. So I was like, okay, yeah, Dan D, I will go over there and play Madden on your Xbox 360. So I arrive at the crib. He has it all set up and stuff, and he has the Xbox 360 sitting there. He has a wireless controller for me. I pick up the controller. Now, he deducts 2 points off of me because usually when I play Madden, I pick a California team, and I prefer the San Diego Chargers. Now, know what you're thinking. San Diego Chargers, California team. But as soon as I come in, he already has his game set ready to the San Diego Chargers. Like he was gonna pick them and stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. You can have the San Diego Chargers. That's 2 points knocked off of me. Number one, we playing on Xbox 360. And I know you gamers out there are gonna be like, well, the Xbox 360 is the same controls as the PlayStation 3. Not really, but yeah, they're basically the same controls. Like I could work with it and everything. And two, he has my team. So instead of picking the freaking San Diego Chargers, and I'm pro California, so I have to pick another California team. And I stop and think to myself, I'm like, it's either out the Raiders or the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm not picking none of them. Like, I'm not trying to lose. You got people recording this and everything. Like, the video will probably be on YouTube sometime soon. Me and Dan D playing Madden and all that. But, like I picked the Philadelphia Eagles because I'm a Vic fan. Not even though he don't play for a California team, I'm still a Vic fan. So like I picked the Eagles and stuff. The game gets started. Flip the coin toss. Daniel Curtis Lee gets the coin toss and he sets up to kick the ball, which is a kind of smart idea because when you kick on the first after you get the coin toss, obviously you get the ball back at the end. I mean, at the beginning of the next half, everything. So he kicks the ball. All right, let me tell you what this kid does. Like he's smart with it too, and this never happens in the game. I don't know where he gets the luck from. This never happens in the game. So he kicks an onside kick, kicks the ball, bang, he gets it back, onside kick. Okay, so I'm like, this is not fair at all, right? This is just not fair. And so the game started. He goes, calls hype, scores on the very first play of the game. I mean, just touchdown, wide receiver, wide open, everything, scores on the first play of the game. And so he starts talking like, "Hey, yeah, step up your game, white boy, and all that." I'm looking like, "Hey, you know I'm black, man, right?" And so he's like, "Yeah, I was just playing with you." So the game, he kicks the field goal and stuff, and the game is now 7-0. So I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and score on this dude." All right, so anyway, he tries the onside kick again, and he doesn't get it this time. So Dandy is now in a position where I have great field position, and the score is now 7-0. So I throw the ball to Jackson, and Jackson drops the ball, which is ridiculous because in real life Jackson would not drop the ball. So I'm pissed right now, and Dandy's just sitting there laughing. So I stopped and thought about it. I'm like, yo, I got Michael Vick on my team, so I'm gonna go ahead and run with him. So I call the next play, second down. Call the next play, hype, run with Michael Vick, bang, crash, lights out. He just injures Michael Vick like that. Luckily, Vick hung on to the ball though. It wasn't a fumble because that would be the worst position that I could be in. But anyway, I'm running out of time here. So Michael Vick is injured and he has like he has a medium injury, so I could pull him back in the game, which might not be the best idea. Pull Vic back in the game because he's not 100%. So Vic is injured. I got a second string quarterback, and we're playing Madden now. So eventually in between them downs, like fourth down, I get Vic back in, score in for a touchdown. The score is tied 7-7. So when I kick the ball, I give people a fair chance to run it back. I'm not going to do an onside kick. So I kick the ball. Then he catches the ball. He starts running up the sideline. Okay, so the kid runs all the way up the sideline. I mean, border with the sideline. Just keeps running. He stepped out of bounds. If you ask me, he stepped out. But him, if you ask him, he's like, no, I didn't step out of bounds. That's all he was saying while I was over there. He's like, I didn't step out of bounds. I'm just sitting there mad because he stepped out of bounds and everything. So he stepped out of bounds and he scores a touchdown. So I challenged the play. And the referee was like, yeah, the play stands. He didn't step out of bounds. I'm like, okay, all right, so you're making me mad now. All right. So now the score is 6 to my 7. Dude scores a 2-point conversion and makes the score. I mean, he only gets 6 points, so I got 7 and he has 13. Then he does the 2-point conversion and bumps his score up to even 15 points, and it makes me mad and trembles all the time and everything. So eventually the score stays like that until the second half. I mean, until the second quarter. So when the second quarter comes up, Dandy defense just went down like crazy and everything. I end up tying the game, which would make the game 15-15. And basically the game stayed 15-15 until until halftime. So halftime, he gets the ball back because he kicked. I kick it to him and stuff. And he tries to run it back, and he doesn't. He can't run it back and everything. And the score stays basically 15-15 until the very last quarter, which is like freaking 12 seconds left in the game. All right, so he has the ball, and I stop him like completely down, shut down. It's fourth down, fourth quarter, about 12 seconds left in the game, right? And so he ends up having to kick the ball because he's in field goal position, and I'm like, yes, like he's gonna kick that 3-point field goal, and I'm gonna just run it back and win the game. So he lines up in his field goal position and everything, and tries to kick the ball. Turns out to be a fake field goal. He throws it, touchdown, right into the end zone, and he's up 7 points. So right now I have to score. I have probably 9 seconds left, and he kicks the ball off all the way downfield. So right now he's playing fair, right? And he kicks the ball all the way downfield, everything. I start running, just dipping through all his guys, right? Just dipping through and everything. And I get all the way to like the 20-yard line, bang, ring of fire, ring of death, whatever you want to call it. His Xbox just completely breaks and everything. That's why you shouldn't play Xbox 360 and you should play PS3. So like next time we play and everything, make sure it's on the PlayStation 3 and I can have the San Diego Chargers. My time is about up. You're watching the KJ for Cali show, and I'm out.